What's good, y'all? Y'all already know who it is, man. The real Miami talk, man. Hey, Day, I just wanted to before we get into anything, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all share the channel, y'all do all that good stuff, hit that subscribe button, and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Today, man, the topic gonna be, as y'all see what the title say, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about this Kyle Rittenhouse and Ahmaud Arbery cases, trials that's going on right now. And I want to know what y'all feel about it. Give me y'all opinion. And I'm gonna give y'all my opinion as I'm going, going with y'all opinion, seeing what y'all saying. If you can hear me, let me know. Let me make sure I can hear myself though. Let me see. Going with y'all opinion, seeing what y'all. All right, we can hear. We can hear. Um. So I've been looking at a couple of, and it been kind of crazy though looking at it because it's like it don't like they should switch judge. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna be a different outcome for my Arbery, but I think they should switch judge on that Rittenhouse. That judge seemed like he got too much invested in that kid. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. So I want to know what y'all feel like. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about Ahmaud Arbery, put whatever you're gonna say, put the number 2. So I know you're talking about Ahmaud Arbery. And if you're talking about Rittenhouse, you know what I'm saying? You just talking about Rittenhouse. I'm gonna know the difference though. But it's crazy that the judge on Rittenhouse, his judge saying like he ain't going for nothing of nothing. No nothing. You can't talk against him. You can't. And it's crazy that everybody that's the first courtroom I ever seen that somebody was judged by their peers. If you don't know what peers mean, go look it up. Doesn't take a rocket science to look it up. Put it on Google. Put in what's the meaning of peers. Being judged by your peers. And then maybe y'all to get an understanding of what I'm saying and why I'm saying what I'm saying. I never seen a courtroom like that before. And I'm not one to tap myself on the shoulders. I done been in a couple of courtrooms. You know what I'm saying? I done been in a couple of courtrooms. And it ain't never went that way, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't never went way. The judge was on my side. The judge wasn't looking for a conviction. The judge wasn't down with the situation. The judge was, trying to determine, he had to even think about that. You was a criminal, you was a thug, you was whatever. And I'm trying to figure out if, like, when they be saying bias, they use that a lot of Kyle Rittenhouse trial. They using that a lot of bias, the bias. And that's confusing me. Because ain't it always bias if you in a courtroom and you go to trial and you ain't getting judged by your peers? Ain't that bias? I thought the judge don't supposed to be biased. I thought the judge supposed to be neutral. He in a case of 2 people. The judge saying like he just down with Rittenhouse and that's just it. Ahmaud Arbery trial, it's going a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Even though they on the same track of freeing people who killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just what it is. People that killed somebody, they're working like real hard to not get these people in jail. But I just seen something about a man killed a 10-year-old and a 10-year-old mama, the kid mom. And he already facing life. I'm talking about he ain't even been a court. He ain't been a trial. He ain't did nothing, and he already facing life. There ain't no trial started. Ain't all they did is about investigation. He's already looking to see life. It just don't seem. It don't. Something ain't right. Something in the milk ain't right. It's some spoiled stuff going on out there, and like I say, it really ain't no issue to me whether he get off. Either one of them get off or get on. Well, they do with Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery, they need to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? Blatantly, you could say that Rittenhouse need to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It just seems like it's different though. It just don't. It don't look like what it looked like when people who did go to trial before. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? Little buddy get on there and cry. I don't care how many times I seen. Like I said, I don't want to make this uncomfortable for nobody. I just never seen so many. I ain't seen nobody killed about a tear. Oh, he only crying because he want to get off. Oh, he only doing this to get off. He only doing this to get off. But they ain't saying that about Rittenhouse. They like, no, he really mean what he is. He an upstanding citizen. But at the same time, he was a minor carrying a gun across somewhere else that he did not stay that his mother dropped him off to. That kid had the attention to do what he did and was hoping somebody would have pushed him to do what he did. And because he knew these folks were going to stand with him. And that's what they did. They stood with him, you know what I'm saying? They standing with that little boy, that murderer. And it is what it's my opinion. My opinion, he's a murderer. Just like every black person they done sent to prison for the same crime. He ain't no different from them. Well, we can all tell what the difference is. It's not because he's a kid, though. I can tell you that much. It's not because he's a kid. Nah. Discussing now. I was just wanted to just sit here and talk about the little these little trials that's going on about the little kid Kyle Rittenhouse and the trial that's going on in Georgia, Arbery, Ahmaud Arbery. Like I don't understand how these. When I went to jail or went to trial that looked like how that looked. The way it's looking like, if y'all ain't haven't been paying attention to it, you know what I'm saying. I only look at it for the education and the knowledge to see how trial go when people is judged directly by their peers. You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, if you don't know what the word judged by your peers is, you can look it up in Google. Google will tell you, or you already been in trial before, so you know what. No, it don't look like that right there. Because every time I went to trial, and like I say, I don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable. I never had my peers there. I always had white folks there. I always had white folks judging me on a crime. But Kyle Rittenhouse, he got a bunch of his peers, judging him. The Mohawk has a long classic style in the punk scene. However, the 1990s saw that the Mohawk got mainstream recognition with stars from David Beckham to Jarrell Lotto Sporting the Daring Dude. I don't get it. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't understand what you talking about here, Jill. I don't care about no dang old Mohawk, and I don't care about no David Beckham or Gerard Leto. I don't even know who. I know who David Beckham is, but I don't know who Gerard Leto is. Yeah, it really should be a jury of your peers. I know, yeah, I already know you're a troll. I just noticed that. Man, hey, you ain't got to do that. The judge already made that man, broke that man's spirit. The judge already broke that man's spirit. Man, the judge talked to this man so bad. The picture he got on there, man, that the judge talked to this man so bad. The prosecutor, he talked to the prosecutor so goddamn bad. I'm talking about, it was crazy, man. I ain't never seen a judge get out of pocket like that about somebody who killed somebody. Whether he killed him on self-defense or whatever. I ain't never seen a judge take sides. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not on. I just, like I said, I just be following it for knowledge to see how it look when it be a real bad case and see how they react to it. To me, it seems like the judge is actually trying to get, and the judge seemed like he already found little buddy not guilty. You know what I'm saying? He already found him not guilty. But with that damn prosecutor though, that prosecutor, man, the other side don't even get out of the chair really to even say anything. Like the prosecutor side, they don't even come get out their chair to say anything. But you see the defendant side, boy, I'm talking about, you could see that it seemed like the judge is down with the lawyers. Them lawyers could do whatever they want. The defendant lawyer, they could do whatever. They could say how they want to say stuff. They just be bringing up stuff. And I ain't never seen that happen. I never seen that happen in trial. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that happen in trial. The judges do not supposed to be biased. The judge do not supposed to take sides. But they keep talking about that. They keep saying the prosecutors and the witnesses. How you supposed to have a fair trial if you can't have everybody to say what they saying? You know what I'm saying? Your opinion, though, it's important for stuff to be challenged regardless of my opinion. Man, for real, for real. It seems like the prosecutor cannot challenge nothing. He can't say nothing. He can't bring the witnesses up, the judge, this trial here is crazy. What'd you say? Spikey say Kyle is full of shit. I think it's gonna show up. It'll probably show up. But yeah, man, I feel like that courtroom, man, that judge already got the prosecutor scared. Whatever they be talking about, and I'm talking about this the first time I ever seen. Now I watched Arbery case. I didn't see the trial like keep getting muted, and every time they were talking as secretive on Kyle on his trial, but on Ahmaud Arbery, everything is the mic stays on, and the mic don't get cut off. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's a normal trial, but it's a normal trial with Ahmaud Arbery. But with this Kyle Rittenhouse, man, there's some new shit going on. Or is it telling you something? And that's why I say I watch it for the knowledge. I don't care about. Man, they tried to say he was empathetic when he had that little crying scene. But the thing, like I say, it's kind of hard for me to accept that because everybody else cried. They said you only crying because you got caught or you finna go to jail for the rest of your life. That's when the courtrooms I've been in. That's what they always say. When a person sit there and cry, they crying because they got caught or they finna go to jail and they might be facing the rest of their life. But with Kyle, man, you even had Fox News backing this crying up. Oh, this is a good kid. This is a respectable kid. This kid been to the police training thing and this and that. But we still missing the point out of the whole thing. He was 17 years old. Not in his city, not in his town, not the place he stay at. His mother dropped him off with a fucking AR, a machine gun, and dropped him off. And then y'all know how the story went. You get what I'm saying? Not only that he need to be in jail, his mama need to be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because I always was told if anybody in that crime and they committed that crime together, all of them get the same charge. Why his mama ain't charged with murder? Wait, he ain't even barely charged with murder right now. They talking about giving him lesser charges. I never seen that in my life. Never. And I'm telling y'all, I've been the murder case on trials. Sat in with my homeboy, caught 2 life sentences plus 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So I done been around in a couple of tough ass little trials. And they had a whole video about this dude doing what he doing. They ain't had nobody really to tell them nothing about my homeboy who whatever happened. You get what I'm saying? All they know is it was crazy. Now the world ain't weird. It's the people here. It's the people. It's the people. I don't believe the world is weird. I believe the people. But like I say, that's why I watch these trials. Because you can see the difference. You can see the difference. And if you look at it, you can take your own analysis and take it as how you want to look at it, how you see it. He see the trial. But y'all got to see how they fight for themselves. They fight tough for themselves, boy. Oh, every law in a book comes out. Everything they can find as a default comes out. But when you got these same lawyers and you got these same prosecutors on the side of your cases, it don't go like that. And it ain't gonna take no goddamn 9, 6, 7, 8 days. Then your ass convicted right then. You feel me? A black person is convicted so fast. It's no fight, it's nothing. It's not, and then they finding out like even people that black people that didn't commit the crime, they still got sent to the death penalty, and they made the death. They did the death penalty, and then after they kill the person, then gonna talk about they should have gave him clemency and all that junk, man, or pardon. And now you don't kill them already. Why we don't see Kyle facing these same penalties? He killed 2 people. He took 2 people away from their family. He took 2 people away from their family. But everybody want to say murder is bad. But it's only bad if black people do it? I don't know. Because it's kind of looking that way. Because it look like black folks, y'all could accept the murder charge even if you wasn't even there. And they could know you wasn't there. But Cal, they got him on goddamn video. On video. Doing what he did. Knowing he wasn't supposed to be in that area. Wasn't supposed to have this gun on him. None of this. And none of that matters now when he goes to trial. I ain't never seen that before in my life. I never seen that. I never seen that. I never seen that in no trial that I've been to. Never. Never. Then the judge, like he already done let the little dude go. It's like he already really let him go. Because nothing that the prosecutor's bringing up doesn't matter. I don't understand how nobody ain't talking about removing this judge. I don't understand how the trial continuing on without nobody saying they need a new judge. I don't get it. And if y'all listen to some of the words that judge say, that judge tell y'all that Constitution ain't for black folks. That Constitution was only here to protect white folks, Europeans. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy though, but that's just facts. It sounds crazy. Y'all might think it's crazy, but y'all go watch this Kyle Rittenhouse. Forget the little dude. Watch how this judge act. Look how the defense lawyers act. Man, that seemed like this is like man, it ain't court. I can tell you that. It ain't court. It's like just to have this on the news, that's all it's for. Because it ain't court. It does. Normal people do not go to court like that. It doesn't look that way. It doesn't look that way in normal court. Well, we think it's normal. This some other kind of shit here going on. It's now it's to the times where we defend murderers on everything. well, you know what y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like I say, go with y'all got to go to the what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Then come back and then you can say like you'll get your understanding what I'm saying. And it's crazy that the white folks, the Europeans that say they ain't racist, that says they don't do racism. It's enough of them. It should be enough of them. The overturn the judge and get the judge out of this case. You know what I'm saying? I know all white folks ain't thinking this young man is just innocent. Cause then in that case, then we gotta let go all these black folks, man. We gotta fight for all our black folks to get released. Cause if this little dude get off, man, all y'all black folks need to stop doing crimes, man. It's that time of day. Cause this shit ain't built for us, boy. This shit ain't here to protect us. These Europeans don't care. They don't care if it's on TV. They don't care how it goes. They gonna let y'all know that they think that in their head that they running this world. For real, for real. They above everything in this world. Cause they letting like I say, forget everything else. This little dude wasn't even supposed to have a gun. This little dude ain't even supposed to have been there. But yeah, he there. And yeah, they trying to get him off. You know what I'm saying? They working to get him off. I'm talking about they ain't even got to work hard. The prosecutors are so scared. They got their head down. They can't even talk. They can't even. I thought the prosecutors was the next thing next to the judge, and then it's the defendant. It's a defendant lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But not in this case. It's like the defense lawyer is down with the judge, and the prosecutors is kicked in the ass this whole trial. This whole trial. I'm talking about this whole trial, boy. They kicking that prosecutor. They kicking them prosecutors in their ass. And they kind of like the little fat one. They kind of like the fat prosecutor because they let him say what he's saying. But the dude that's on that picture, that dude got up there, that hair gel dude. Oh, they ain't giving him a break. I don't know if he Italian or what. What the hell they consider as he's not Caucasian, but they treat him like he ain't shit. And I never seen that. I thought the judge was just there to hear the ruling, say the ruling, and that's what it is. The judge is too involved in this case. The Ahmaud Arbery case, the judge letting everybody say their piece. And ain't nobody objecting. Nobody ain't saying nothing. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's going like a normal trial. Like I say, it's a difference. But I only brought this for that reason. You know what I'm saying? For an educated purpose. Like I say, man, y'all got to start paying attention to what y'all seeing. Forget the charge. Pay attention to what you're seeing. And if you ain't never had to go to trial, talk to some people that they got enough trials on YouTube and Google and all that. You can search it up and just find 10 trials and tell me out of them 10 trials you found, do they look like this trial with this dude Cal Rittenhouse or whatever his name is? You know what I'm saying? This ain't, man, like I say, take the color out of it, or nationality or race or whatever y'all want to call it. The whole system is fucked up if that's the way the law think how that's going. And if that's how they think and that's how they could go by doing it on live TV. They could do it on live TV. Like before they could just tell you can't come in the courtroom. Nigga, they doing this on live TV. You telling me they must in their head, every criminal that don't went to jail, they just as dumb. And this trial is, man, the judge don't even know how to talk. He don't even know what the points he trying to make. He don't even care about nothing else. He don't even care that this could be replayed and you can hear his dumbass thoughts, his dumbass remarks. You know what I'm saying? Man, the judge, I ain't never seen a judge go to bat for a defendant. Forget a defendant. I ain't never seen a judge go to bat that hard for a murderer. For real. Never. If that's the case, the dude that killed the president, whatever that president name who got killed, I forgot whichever name he was. Which one of the president got killed, got assassinated?
J.F. Kennedy.
Ain't he out the door? Ain't that dude that killed J.F. Kennedy out the door? But he had to do all that time. But he out the door for killing the president. And like I say, I know some of my homeboys. I know some of my homeboys ain't gonna see a day of light out of that jailhouse. And they ain't killed nobody that was important like the president in America, so-called, as they say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen it yet. I done heard of a black person killing another black person that was selling drugs. They got in a drug fight. This nigga got life in jail. You telling me the dude that killed the president is out on the streets? Damn. And he killed the president. And the way this judge acting, he might have been a judge that let that little dude free who killed the president. Because the way he's defending Kyle, whatever his name, Rittenhouse, it's crazy. That junk just amazed me when I look at that, and I'm like, damn, this is what like Caucasian trial look like. Because it's not, this definitely not when a black person is on trial. It definitely doesn't look like that. Man, it definitely doesn't. You don't have to fake, your family don't have to fake the tears when they sitting there and knowing these judges finna railroad your ass. And they know you ain't commit the crime. And they finna railroad you. Them tears your parents scream out and holler and cry, it's way different than them. It's way realer than the cry that little Kyle Rittenhouse did and holler died at. You could tell fake, because I'm telling you could tell fake cries. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even a cry. He crying because he got caught. We can't even use that excuse. Man, I believe he was told to do that from the judge. I believe he got like what to say and do in front of that camera. Man, y'all just gotta look. I'm about to play that shit. I'm trying not to play that junk though. If y'all ain't catch it, I swear I want to play it. So I want to play it, but I don't need all this craziness. But that's why I just left it in the title. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure it's enough people that's following this and understand that judge ain't acting right. That judge is not acting right, boy. That judge is, I'm talking about, man, I ain't never seen nobody go to bat for a murderer. I ain't never seen that. That's crazy. I ain't never seen a judge go to bat for a defendant. Usually the judge is always down with the prosecutor. Not on this case. With the Ahmaud Arbery case in Georgia and Brunswick, man, they having like a nice little trial, where they can debate with each other. They can go back and forth in front of the judge. You know what I'm saying? And this Cal, the prosecutors can't say y'all gotta listen to what I'm saying. The prosecutor can't say nothing. The prosecutor, they got the prosecutor scared, sitting in the chair in this courtroom. They already was talking about a hung jury. They already was talking about throwing the case out and make sure he can't get charged again for it. Man, this is crazy, man. And like I say, man, I've been sitting inside a trial for a murder. I sat there and watched my homeboy get 2 life sentences and 20 years for killing another drug dealer that was trying to rob his trap. I'm not trying to make a light of it. I'm trying to give y'all the difference on how it works for. I know it be offending some people to know the truth, but how they treat black folks in y'all own country. In our own country, we get shitted on and we actually could sit here and watch this on a goddamn live show. You know what I'm saying? We could watch this on a live show. That's crazy that we could see the difference on a live show. We could see this, but I guess we ain't got the right to call that shit out. Because if we did, we should be able to go ahead and get everybody free from out of jail. They got all this life sentences, all this, yeah, all these life sentences. When you got a young man that killed 2 people, shot one other one, and the judge is working against the prosecutor to get this little dude out of jail. All you can hear on the news, on Fox News, oh, he's a good kid. I ain't never heard them say that about. All right, that little kid, 10K, TK or whatever that little kid that did the little running thing. Why he wasn't a good kid? Why he didn't have a chance to get rehabilitated and get under that, say he got mental problems, and instead of him, they trying to give him 25 years. How that work? I don't get it. And they ain't had no cameras saying that this little young man shot whoever he was supposed to be on the run for. Nobody ain't got no camera, no proof to say he did it. All they know he went on the run. And he doing 20-something years. But Kyle Rittenhouse got the judge fighting for him, who made the decision, who gonna make the ruling, is on his side. And everybody keeps saying that this is a nice kid. This is a productive kid. This kid could be so much inside this. Y'all better listen to who be saying that now. Yeah, TK. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta listen who be saying this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people telling on themselves. You know what I'm saying? It was one Fox lady, man, she was like, shit, that's a good kid. Man, it's like, I was like, Ren Rock, what's good with you? Man, it was just crazy, though. I was paying attention. Man, I say I had to stop watching this because that shit was making me madder and madder. Yeah, man, Michelle, man, it was confusing me because I couldn't understand it. Like if all right, we know he ain't supposed to have a gun. He don't even stay in Kenosha, and his mama dropped him off there. His mama dropped him off there with a gun. His mama. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let one of our mamas drop us off to it, and then we get into something. Our mama be sitting right in the next motherfucking building, next in the women's detention, facing the same charges that we charged with. Because she accessory, not because she brought us there. She brought me there. You telling me this man here ain't got them same rules? Or something ain't right. Something. And I heard that Biden's called some sports player a good Negro. But I thought y'all black folks say it ain't racism in America. There's no racism in America. But I kind of respect that, though. I'd rather be called a Negro to describe me, because that goes back to the days before they came out with this African American shit. You know what I'm saying? So I retract that. I ain't mad at Biden for calling a person what normally that's what it started off as. You know what I'm saying? Instead of African American. Because you know why they gonna start back calling y'all? They gonna get used to calling y'all back Negroes or color folks. We gotta I don't want to get off topic. I'm gonna say it out for another day. But y'all need to start paying attention though. Ain't no conspiracy. What that? What that? What you talking about, Michelle? Oh yeah. Oh nah. He said that. Now what we elevated from? What we elevated from, Michelle? Because apparently we can't. Biden just said this. But like I say, I would rather be called a Negro, not a nigger, not a nigger. I'd rather be called a Negro because you can't. All right. If I'm thinking what you said, now I'm gonna wait till you let me know what you're talking about, Michelle, because we ain't elevating. No, we ain't elevating. They just changing the name. Yeah, Biden said that. Biden said that recently. But what I'm saying is to y'all, I'm gonna tell you why they trying to redirect y'all back. Now we're not gonna do that on this show. We're gonna talk about Kyle Rittenhouse and Ahmaud Arbery. Because if y'all think about it, y'all got to remember, if they call you an African American, you know that puts you into the situation where you could get that immigrant bill that will pass, the little 300,000, 400,000 they gonna give out to all the immigrants. Y'all know that, right? You qualify for that. But if I call you a Negro, you're not an immigrant no more. If I call you a color folks, you're not an immigrant no more. You're not a minority. You're not none of that. You don't fall under them quotas. So y'all got to start doing what you call it. I've been called niggas at a dang church. Never forget it. My friends almost jumped the person at church. So yeah. But at the same time, I watch. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna see more Caucasians standing on that they grandparents, they great grandparents, they great grandparents, their grandmas and all this were from England or Germany or what. That gonna be considered them as an immigrant. The Caucasians y'all have right now gonna be able to get that money because they could use that their grandparents or their great grandparents or their grandma or their parents came from another country, so that makes them an immigrant. How many of y'all black folks that can say that? How many black folks can say that their parents or their great grandparents? Nah, I ain't running too loud. Where you see I'm live at? Other than here. Let me know so I can cut that off. Nah, I don't got nothing running. I'm just because you see, you probably I don't know. Well, why you say that? Cause I'm looking for two different screens. Let me know, cause I cut off whatever other screen I got on. I don't think I have nothing else on. I don't know if I made a mistake and turned something else on. Cause like I said, I am using my desktop. I mean my laptop. I mean not on my computer, my PC now. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Like I say, it's new to me. All right. I was gonna say because now I'm thinking I'm still. I don't know if I turned on something by mistake. But yeah, I just couldn't let that go without saying something about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just crazy to me when I was looking at that trial how much the judge was so. I'm talking about he was so invested in talking down to the prosecutors, and I never seen the judge not be down with the prosecutor. Never, never, and not in no, especially not in no murder case. Not in no murder cases. It can't be stand your ground because he ain't supposed to have a goddamn gun. He wasn't even supposed to be there. You get what I'm saying? I understand that. Not. Oh, trust me. I understand what you're saying, Michelle. I understand what you're saying, Michelle. But you know, if I say that, or I move my conversation to say what you're saying, then everybody gonna be mad at me. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it politically correct. You feel me? I don't want to call them privileged. I want to get us us as people, you get what I'm saying? To start realizing certain shit. That certain shit. You feel me? Cause that shit don't look cool. Man, it's like, man, every if you got a cousin, the hell is that noise? Oh, that's next though. Oh, I'm saying. I know it's privilege, Michelle. I know you trust me. I know. I think y'all been. Yeah, man. That because I can't. I can guarantee you nobody never seen no shit like that. See. I'm gonna say it how you said it, Michelle. I ain't never seen no black person come out of the courthouse and say the judge was on the prosecutor's side. I mean, on wasn't on the prosecutor's side, and they was on their side, the defendant's side. Never. I ain't even hear about it. I heard about a couple of black dudes get off on technicality. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's it. I never heard the judge. The judge even tell you, boy, you better not never come back here. You come back here, boy, I'm a Nah, they talking about Kyle Rittenhouse as a nice little kid. How they ain't know TK wasn't a nice little kid? He just was kind of misinformed about life, and he got 25 years. He got 25 years. But you telling me the judge is fighting to get this little dude off? Well, if y'all don't start learning, man. And then the great thing about life, about this life we live out here in America, everybody want to put it on internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, ain't too many black folks that went to jail ain't get told that. You know what I'm saying? But this one, no, no. Even if they let off two out of three people in the Ahmaud Arbery case, right? Even if they let off two of them, at least they show a difference in then what it is in Kyle Rittenhouse case. You know what I'm saying? Because man, it got to be the color of the skin. It got to be. It got to be. It got to be the color of the skin. They take care of their own. So if they portraying this and we seeing this, we need our own courtroom too. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we gonna be back Negroes and color folks. You know what I'm saying? We need our own courtroom. We need our own courthouse. We need our own. We need our own jails. We need all that. We need all that because this case right here gonna prove that these folks been just taking our people from off the street, and they ain't giving they like they say in captivity. It's going down, man. It's going down. It's going down, and they doing it live on TV. The shit ain't pre-recorded. They doing it live on TV. I've been watching them Ahmaud Arbery case. I ain't never heard the mic go mute. Maybe I missed some parts. But I go to Kyle Rittenhouse, man. All you see is when the prosecutor say something that's don't align up with what the judge want to hear. Oh, the judge have everybody turn their mics off. Mics off. Oh, you should have came to us first, judge. You don't have nothing to do with that. That's well, it's crazy. The judge is the defendant attorney. It's Kyle Rittenhouse attorney. I'll be right back, y'all. Well, I'm just muted.